Happy New Year, everybody. 2020 is coming up fast. It's New Year's Eve, and Scott has a lovely cold that he caught from Evan, and I'm trying to avoid catching anything. So, Scott and I were taking airborne and emergency, and I think it worked for me, but it didn't work for Scott. So, I'm medicating him with Zicam and Alka-Seltzer cold medicine and hoping that he feels better enough to celebrate tonight. I don't stay up until midnight. There is no way. So I'm going to stay up as long as I can. Evan and his girlfriend, Nikki, are going to be here. So we have a whole bunch of snacks and stuff. No alcohol needed. We drink water. Coffee, water, and milk. That's pretty much it. We're so wild and crazy here. So 2019 kind of sucked. It really did. There was a whole bunch of stuff. And I was actually going to write it all down in a journal, and then I thought to myself, I don't want to give it life and have it in writing. So there was a lot of stuff that was just very tough to deal with in our lives. And so we are hoping for a much better 2020 because we deserve it. We've been working really hard at trying to keep our love and our faithfulness and our loyalty and our bond together. It's very hard. And so this year was just a test. It seemed like everywhere we turned, there was a test. And I got to the point where I was really, really sick of being tested. And my faith in God was kind of not wavering and not less, but it was apparent to me that my faith had to be super strong to get through everything. So it just seems like there was just so much in the way of trying to worship. It really was. I was so busy that we like to live stream our church services on Sunday mornings. They have services at 9 and they have services at 11, and it seemed like in between those times and those times, I was too busy to live stream. And for Christmas services, I was super upset because I had to run to the store, which took about an hour, and I had to make Nico's food, because I make Nico's food like every 4 or 5 days. And I had to make it, otherwise he wouldn't have it in the morning. And so we missed Christmas services. So there's no getting that back until next year. And who knows what's going to be happening. We really wanted to go, and I just was like, oh, we are not going to make it. So I need to make God and worshiping a priority next year. Of course, God understands that there's so much going on in my life that it's hard sometimes to make that time. It's like last Saturday, I was supposed to get my car serviced, and I went to the gym completely zoned out. At least I was doing something for myself. So this coming Saturday, I need to get my eyes examined my head examined. Actually, I need that. But I'm getting my eyes examined and getting new glasses because I'm completely blind, folks. Even with every year, I get my eyes examined and new glasses, and it seems like the older I'm getting, I thought it was supposed to even off. They said it's supposed to even off, and they're not supposed to keep getting worse, but my eyesight is getting worse, and nighttime driving is really bad, and I'm the only one that drives around here. So we've got to really, I got to take care of my eyes. And then I have to get my car serviced after that. So I have like 2 different places that are going to set off alarms to let me know not to forget those 2 things that I have to do on Saturday. So Gracie is growing like a weed. She is so beautiful and she is such a joy. And she's the greatest thing in 2019. Since she's been born, she's been the greatest thing. Nico is the next greatest thing. I mean, they both give me such joy and laughter in my life and such calmness. And so I'm grateful to have those 2 cute little things in my life. There's a new granddaughter coming the end of March of 2020. So that's something to look forward to and something beautiful and awesome. Her name is Gwyneth, and she's going to be here the end of March. So Gracie's going to be a big sister, which is crazy because to me, she's still my baby, you know? Grant and Tara are doing good. Evan is living with me until he figures out what the heck he's going to do. I think him and his girlfriend are going to cohabitate somehow, some way at the end of January. Scott and I will have our home back to ourselves. Not to say that it hasn't been nice to have Evan here a lot of the time. It has been nice. Somebody to watch Real Housewives of Orange County with. Somebody to watch the cop shows with me. Somebody to eat my food and give me compliments. I like that. And, but, you know, it would be nice to have, you know, just Scott and I here. Scott is okay. He is still not working. He's not ever going to have to work again. He's not ever going to drive again. And he has some super big deficits. His gait, his walking, and his speech. And the big thing is his memory. His short-term memory is getting even more short-term. So I just pray that it never gets to the point where he cannot take care of himself. He can't cook, but he can always make a sandwich, things like that. He's okay. Take care of his hygiene, does his own laundry, things like that. I've got something in my eye. Sorry, guys. I still take care of all of his medications and make sure that they're all filled, all of his refills for his prescriptions. I make sure all of his supplements are refilled. I make sure I don't have to give him his meds. He does taking care of his own medications, so that's good. But there's a lot of stuff that I have to keep track of. Doctor's appointments for him, my doctor's appointments. Kind of straying from the subject a little bit, I'm going to see my doctor on February 7th, my primary care doctor, and talk to her about my hand issues. My thumbs have become unbearable. My thumbs are the worst. My fingers and my hands are pretty bad, but my thumbs are absolutely the worst. And I bought these new gloves, copper compression gloves. They're kind of hard to type with, but I started typing with them today and got more used to them. So they seem to be okay. They help a little bit with the pain. But I'm going to go see my doctor and tell her I need to be referred to an orthopedic specialist. And I don't know if I want surgery on my hands, but I want cortisone shots in my hands, in my thumbs, whatever they can do, because I'll tell you what, this has really set me back in wanting to work out. I can't lift weights. There's a stomach crunch machine that I have to hold like this. I can't grasp it. There's lats weights that I can't grasp I can't do this. So my weight lifting days are over for right now, and that's why I'm going to tell my doctor, look, I'm on this path to wellness, my body, and I need some help with the pain in my hands. So hopefully I'll get referred to an orthopedic specialist and they'll be able to help me and do cortisone shots. Nothing helps. Even if I take like a leave or whatever, nothing helps. So the pain is 10 plus almost all the time. I have problems picking things up now, and it's gotten really bad. And so that's what I'm going to ask her about for my hands. But then I have a hernia that I've had in my stomach since I was pregnant with Evan. He was big. He was over 8.5 pounds when he was born. And from stretching out so much, this is what the doctor told me, from stretching out so much from my first pregnancy, because I was a tiny little waif when I got pregnant with Grant. It's like 104 pounds. I got up to 155 pounds, and it was all like huge stomach. And then with Evan, I lost some weight after I had Grant, but my stomach was thrashed. And then I got pregnant again with Evan, and Evan split the stomach muscles down my abdomen, like stretched them out. So there's I have a umbilical hernia and up further, and sometimes I feel something catch, and that's probably my intestines, which are not supposed to go in there because they can get caught and they can die and lead to death for me. So I need to get that done. And also, since I've lost all of this weight, it's gotten worse. And I also would like to get a tummy tuck. Now, they say that tummy tucks are usually cosmetic, but I don't think mine is. Mine hurts. My tummy hurts because I've lost so much weight, and it's unsightly, and it hangs, and it's really uncomfortable. And when I do stomach crunches, I can feel it pinch, and it's just not comfortable. So we'll see what the doctor has to say, but that hernia, no matter what, needs to be done. And while they're in there, they could probably do the tummy tuck too. I've lost 32 pounds. I've went from a size 22, 24 to a size 16, and it's a big, huge difference, folks. This might be too much information, but I went from a size 42C bra to a size 40. And so all my other bras were too big, so I bought some new ones, and I had undies that were kind of tight. Now they're loose. So I'd rather have loose undies than really tight undies. So everything has changed. This I'm going to live with for a while. I would love to get a lift. I have these too. They call them marionette lines. I don't like them. If I smile all the time, they're not so bad, but if I walked around like this, people would think there's really something wrong with me. So I would like to get that taken care of. These and under here, but I'll wait until I lose all of the weight. But but I've lost enough weight to be eligible for the tummy tuck and need the hernia repair done. So I am so proud of myself. My primary care doctor, the last time I saw her, she said, you have to lose at least 20 pounds and bring your BMI down. My BMI is almost to where I would not be considered obese anymore. It's 34 right now. And if I get to 30 or under, I won't be considered obese anymore. I don't feel obese anymore, but medically they consider that. So I feel lighter on my feet. Next year, I should lose the rest of my weight. I'm not giving myself a time frame, because if you give yourself a deadline and a time frame, you feel stressed, and I just don't want to do that. And I'm still watching what I eat. Over Thanksgiving and Christmas, I didn't gain any weight. In fact, I lost a pound. Tonight, I'm going all out. We're having cheese, and we're having salami, and we're having pizza rolls, and we're having chips and stuff like that. And you know what? I'm going to go for it. But after I got to do my laundry and stuff tomorrow, I'm going to go straight to the gym, and I'm going to walk an hour and do my leg machines and stuff. So I'll compensate. So I think that's pretty much it. I just ramble a lot. But so to all of you who give a crap and watch me and follow me and subscribe to me, Happy New Year to you guys. Hoping next year brings you nothing but amazing things, and amazing things for the world and for everyone's family, and for our family. And I just have a really good feeling about 2020. I'm just, there's always waves of things that happen. And right now, about a week or so ago, I was feeling really bad, but I feel really good now. And I'm hoping that it just 2020 manifests nothing but beautiful things for you and your families. And God bless everybody. And we are going to do the best that we can here to be happy and healthy. And we love all of you. Love you. Peace. Bye.